Welcome back. So I have, again, a smaller mail day because there's not much to pick up lately, both in what's available at a reasonable price and the existing budget I'm working with. But, as always, we did find a few things, especially one big piece for the PC, and, at least for me, a couple pieces of nostalgia. So I'm going to put these aside, get to those momentarily, and focus on these two. So these are concert programs of Harry Chapin, and they are both signed. This one is PSA authenticated. This one is not, but the signature looks good. And Chapin's a very interesting individual. He's a singer, songwriter, 1970s to very, very early 80s, and was an incredibly active individual, especially in the hunger, to alleviate hunger. As a songwriter, he is renowned within the industry for his skill and his ability to tell a story. And it is really, his songs are ones I grew up with, particularly for my mom, who would play his music on a pretty regular basis. But he's a very fascinating individual, and one of those people that exemplifies don't waste time. He unfortunately passed away at the age of 38 in the early 80s in a car accident. But throughout most of the 70s, he didn't make a lot of money. Sold a lot of records, didn't make a lot of money because half of the shows he did annually were for charities. And a star of that magnitude to basically have that kind of mentality wasn't common then, and it certainly isn't common now. So I saw the opportunity that these came up for, again, very, very reasonable prices, especially given everything else that was listed. I figured I'd pick them up because the time was right, the prices were right, and I figured I'd pick them up and kind of put them away in my collection just as a piece of nostalgia for myself. And honestly, his signature really isn't that easy to come by. He signed a lot, but he also passed away very, very young, relatively speaking. So, but now let's get to the stuff that you're used to seeing on this channel. And this was a lot that, thanks to the help of Michael Shane, I was able to pick up from the Huggins and Scott auction last month, I should say. It was April. And I don't have an account with them, but Michael does, and so he was willing to bid on a few lots for me. And of all the lots, and there were some really good ones that would have helped the PC tremendously, at the end of the day, prices went crazy, and this is the only reasonable one that was left. But still a very good one, nevertheless. So it does come with a JSA letter, auction house letter. From the Huggins and Scott auction. And this is basically a group of 10 signed 1939 Playball Phillies cards. And those of you who collect pre-war, 39 is very common, but signed 39's not so much. Really, any pre-war on card isn't incredibly common. But let's go through some of the names here. So you have Herschel Ray Martin. So you have Pepper Martin, I think. Virgil Davis. And some of these cards themselves are in tremendous condition. And it is a mix of kind of the all-cap back versions such as this one, and then the uppercase, lowercase. you have Cy Johnson, or Sylvester Johnson. Ooh. Del Young. Hugh Mulcahy. Emmett Mueller. And you have Pinky Whitney. You have Brock. Yep. Gilbert Brack. You have Merrill May. And this was one player I actually got two of. So you have the all cap back there. And then you have this one signed Merrill Pinky May. And this is actually a sample back. Nice bold sample stamp on it. It's two versions of that one. But the one I really wanted was the Morris Arnovich. Nice bold signature on this one. All cap back. And once I'm able to send it to PSA and get authenticated, I will then have two of the four that PSA has authenticated of the signed 39 play ball Arnovich. So, thanks to Michael Shane on this second lot. I'll look to sell the other 9. Obviously keeping the Arnovich for the PC. So, Michael, if you're watching, let me know if you want any of those. And until next time, please remember to collect what you enjoy what you collect, and don't let anybody, especially the market or YouTuber, dictate that to you. And most importantly, have fun. And have fun by being active in this community. So find out how you want to participate. Whether it's making videos, watching, commenting, going to live streams, group chats, going to your LCS or local card show, or simply talking about the hobby with family and friends. The more you put into it, the more you'll get out of it. The more you'll learn, the more your PC will grow, the more people you'll meet, and the more fantastic friendships you'll form. So I thank you very much for joining me. Hope to see you again. Have a good one, and bye for now.